When we planted Highlands Church in Denver in 2009, my co-pastor Mark and I led with this motto. We said, how we do what we do is as important as what we do. We had both experienced very poor leadership in churches where decisions were driven by outcomes with very little regard to the impact on staff or the church culture. And we just felt certain that the true fruit of ministry was found and developed in the how, right? Like, so how we prioritize our relationships, how we make decisions, how we empower leaders. Without really meaning to, he and I were leading through a shared leadership model. And when our third co-pastor, Jenny, joined our team in 2010, she kind of named for us what she was seeing, the way that we were sharing power, the way Mark, as a straight cis white man, was deferring and sharing power in all kinds of ways. And it looked to Jenny like what she imagined the Trinity to be, right? What we've kind of become to understand as this perichoresis, or a circle dance of mutuality among the three, right? Creator, Son, and Spirit. Now, I just want to name this had absolutely no correlation to the fact that there were three co-pastors, right? The number's not important. What's important is that in our Trinitarian inspired shared leadership model, women lead, LGBTQ people lead, Black, Indigenous, people of color lead, differently abled and neurodiverse people lead. Employing shared leadership means the community hears from a diversity of perspectives all the time in all the ways. Power is shared, and it means that relationships are the priority. The relationships are the primary how of being the church and leading the church. I'm sure you figured this out already, but relationships are really hard work. Leading with others is incredibly powerful and complicated. So, a shared leadership model can either be breathtakingly beautiful and this like vision of heaven, or it can go disastrously wrong. Over the last 15 years of living and leading in this model, we've learned many lessons the hard way. But we've also learned things like how powerful the Enneagram tool can be in helping us identify how each of us, in our own specific way, tries to wield power or tries to manipulate the situation for the way we want it to go. And we've learned how incredibly fruitful this work is to work through the conflict. Um, it's so fruitful, and we've seen that when transformation is happening within the leadership team, the fruit like just multiplies throughout the community because people see a model for how to actually work through conflict, how to value the relationship over being right, all of those kinds of things. So if you're curious about this model of leadership, or maybe you're neck deep in the struggle, I would love to be a resource and a sounding board for you, a coach if you need it, whatever I can do to help. Please reach out to me. You can find me at riograndesoulcare.com or Rio Grande Soul Care on Instagram.